below the surface as world-famous scientists, leaders of state, generals of the armies prepare to challenge the infinite.
Isn't this amazing? Just think, scientists from all over the world are going to challenge the infinite next week. And it's just like in the Bible said, it is so fantastic. They could possibly destroy the earth. Look what Revelation says. The sixth seal terror. Revelation 6:14. And the stars of the sky fell to the earth as a fig casts its unripe figs when shaken by a great wind. The sky was split apart like a scroll when it is rolled up, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. Then the kings of the earth and the great men and the commanders and the rich and strong and every slave and free man hid themselves in the caves and among the rocks of the mountains. I don't think they're going to have time to hide themselves.
We have within our grasp the limitless, clean heat of the inner earth. We can transform all the continents and make a life of plenty for all mankind for the foreseeable future. They knew that only a missile with an atomic warhead could crack the Earth's impenetrable inner core. Would it mean the end of the world or the beginning of a new life for all mankind?
So, who knows? Something like that might happen because of what they're playing with. Oh my gosh, this gigantic machine, and there's more than one. And not only that, it's not only that we have CERN and the Large Hadron Collider, we have the Relative Heavy Ion Collider in the USA, and they're doing things there, and there are other colliders all over the world, and there are other big machines out there, because I've done some videos on them. In France, south of France, they're building a whole giant thing. And then there's artificial intelligence that scientists are warning us about that could destroy humans. And there is nanotechnology and self-replicating nanobots that could turn the earth into gray goo. Just think, all of these things combined, along with Monsanto, it's the end. It is the end. Look, Isaiah 34:4. All the stars in the sky will be dissolved, and the heavens rolled up like a scroll. All the starry hosts will fall like withered leaves from the vine, like shriveled figs from the fig tree. Okay, the Bible is true. It tells the truth. There are no contradictions in the Bible. Isaiah 54:10. Though the mountains be shaken and the hills removed, yet my unfailing love for you will not be shaken, nor my covenant of peace be removed, says the Lord, who has compassion on you. So this is about love, a love that we don't even know the depths of. Okay, this is God. We're talking about the Most High God. So if these scientists, you know how people are always talking about how they're going to open the abyss and these demons and monsters and giants are going to come out, those are like ants and cockroaches under the feet of the Most High. Jeremiah 4:24. I looked at the mountains and they were quaking. All the hills were swaying. Wow, they were swaying. Ezekiel 38:20. The fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, the beasts of the field, every creature that moves along the ground, and all the people on the face of the earth will tremble at my presence. The mountains will be overturned. The cliffs will crumble and every wall will fall to the ground. You know, the mountains have been overturned before because they found those giant clams in South America somewhere up, is it Machu Picchu? Somewhere they found huge, giant clams, and how did they get on top of a mountain? All right, Nahum 1:5, the mountains quake before him and the hills melt away. Earth trembles at his presence, the world and all who live in it. 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come like a thief. The heavens will disappear with a roar. The elements will be destroyed by fire, and the earth and everything done in it will be laid bare. Every island fled away, and the mountains could not be found. I love this language. It's so beautiful. Back to Crack in the World, a movie from 1965 about destroying the earth.
Miles under the Earth's surface, a man, his wife, and the man she once loved, living life as if this could be their last. Crack in the World, as Project Inner Space upsets the delicate balance of the Earth's core, rips our planet in two, bringing disaster in its wake, destruction, irrational terror, and unbelievable courage.
What if the crack keeps going, right around the world? What happens then?
Where the landmass is split, the oceans will be sucked in, and the colossal pressure generated by the steam will rip the Earth apart and destroy it.
It isn't possible. It's insane. Is there anything that we can do?
Pray.
Pray. Is there anything we can do? Pray, because look at these scientists. Look, need debunking. CERN to recreate Big Bang. Big Bang. So, look, it says need debunking. They can't debunk it because this is what they say they're trying to do. Okay, so this is, you know, the other scientist who is warning. Wasn't actually warning at all, but an out of, originally going to look like a schematic, but the CERN scientists spelled it. Okay, I'm not going to click on that, but Big Bang in March, Stephen Hawking issues warning. Stephen Hawking, one of the greatest minds of our lifetimes, right? Stephen Hawking, and look the condition he's in. He understands the universe and the cosmos and everything more than anyone, and he is warning against it. Are we all going to die next Wednesday? Does the average person even know about this? Well, a lot of people were scared about it a few years ago when they were firing it up, and I remember watching a video by a young woman, and she was very scared about the Large Hadron Collider and the experiments they were going to do. But they won't rest, these scientists, until, well, maybe they're supposed to feel this is the way the prophecy is going to be fulfilled. And there is hope, because it says, then I saw a great white throne on him, and him who was seated on it. Earth and the heavens fled from his presence, and there was no place for them. Just think, the earth and the heavens fled from his presence. 21:1. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. Well, this place could get some cleaning up done. Certainly needs it. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away. You know, like old man or old woman. They passed away. And there was no longer any sea. Large Hadron Collider. They're all over, you know. There's the relative, this is the second time I'm making this video, so I don't know if I'm repeating myself because it was too long before. The Relative Heavy Ion Collider, that's in the US. That's Brookhaven, I think. CERN souped up a Large Hadron Collider to launch again 4 days ago, okay? But I just wonder, do people know that we could be blown to smithereens and people should be ready, because this life is all about getting your soul ready, because we could die at any time, anyway, in any other way. Okay, here's something from 2 hours ago. Dr. Stephen Hawking and others warn. Alert. Oh, here we are, and before it's news. Huh. Okay. Let's see what happens in the movie.
Daring scientists descend into a 1,000-degree inferno with a live H-bomb in their deadly gamble to save the universe. Hey, do you want to call it off? No! An island disappears when the brutal power of nature's inner force is released.
An island disappears. The islands fled away. I think maybe they get these ideas from the Bible.
Mankind totters on the brink of its own headlong rush to cataclysmic destruction.
Scientists' dreams of limitless power.
Sorensen! I'll keep recording everything that happens as long as I can. Sorensen, the whole project is going.
You'll thank God it's only a motion picture, but it's not. CERN is not. The Centre Européen Recherche Nucléaire, CERN. All right, let's see what Daily Mail has to say about it, and then that is it. Get ready, everyone. Earth shall be shaken and everything is going to disappear and not be seen anymore. Whoa. I mean, you know, when you look at this machine, it's just incredible, isn't it? Look at this. Are we all going to die next Wednesday? Shouldn't we tell people and say goodbye? 2 nightmare scenarios, 2 ends of the world. In the first, there was a little warning. For maybe a month, there would be no sign that life was about to come to an abrupt and nasty end for all things living on Earth. Then earthquakes would start unexpectedly, alerting geologists that something terrible, unimaginable was amiss. After a few days, these seismic disturbances would reach catastrophic proportions. Cities would be leveled, etc., etc. Is this the end of the world? Is the end of the world nigh? Doom mongers fear I haven't heard that before. Fear the consequences of scientists replicating the Big Bang. Okay, well, thank you for listening and watching, and God bless all of you, and take care and be safe, okay? Bye for now. I'll put the link to this below because it looks interesting. God bless.